So you're looking for that perfect camera that you can take just about anywhere. Something that spans far beyond the otherwise limited smartphone experience for photography. Something that possesses professional features, a little bit of retro styling and cool factor, and will produce great images, whether for social media or for print. There are a few options out there. Many options that are great are overshadowed by the folks at the big red German circle, but this one packs a similar punch, and it's under $1,000. So I have one to test out for just a couple of days, and I'd love to jump into it with you right now. This is the camera in question, one that at the time of making this video is over 9 years old. It comes standard with a lot of great things though, that still make it a contender in the year 2023. It's got a standard 23mm f2.0 lens that's plenty fast and gives you all the beautiful bokeh that you want when it's wide open, but is a versatile length that allows you to get portraits, landscapes, and really anything in between. It also solves one problem that most every photographer suffers at one point or another, which is letting the gear get in the way. Leave all the bulk of interchangeable lenses behind. Just pick up one of these and get outside of your comfort zone. Trust me, you'll thank me later. The Fuji X100T has a retro-inspired design. With the classic rangefinder and its compact, lightweight body, this makes a really great companion for everyday shooting or for travel. And really with a few small tweaks, makes it damn near perfect. When I started shooting with the X100T, I immediately noticed a couple of shortcomings on the side of ergonomics. While, like I said, it is very light and compact, there are a few things that I feel you can make adjustments to make this a much better camera than it is outside of the box. One of which would be this shoe-mounted thumb holder, or whatever the company's calling it that's selling it. Don't worry, I'll link it down in the description. But a great advantage of this accessory is that not only does it closely match the camera body and aesthetics, but it will help prevent those of you like me who have giant sausage thumbs from unintentionally adjusting the shutter speed or the ISO with the two dials located at the top and back of the camera respectively. This allows you to take control of your shooting, and it also provides another point of contact for when you're shooting at a low shutter speed and you introduce more shake into the image. This would help prevent all of it, and I think it goes a long way to making this camera just that much better. The other which actually lies at the top of the camera, and it's the shutter button. The stock shutter button has a thread already tapped there for you, which allows you to affix one of these, which is a larger shutter button. So again, you can take full control and operate this small bodied camera a heck of a lot more comfortably. The last thing I would wrap it up with is this bayonet mount on the front. As you can see on the unit that I've borrowed for this video, it has been taped. So I'm sure there's probably some better options out there that are a bit more secure and don't require the use of gaff tape, but this will help isolate your fingers from the otherwise delicate and fingerprint prone glass element at the front of the lens. Again, something that helps us sausage fingered folk more comfortably operate the X100T. Now, it wouldn't be a camera review unless we talked about performance, and the Fuji X100T does perform. Maybe not by modern standards. It only has a 16 megapixel sensor, and most cameras these days have 40 to 60, it seems like. I know I got caught up in that myself when I bought my A7R II several years ago, and I still use it to this date. But if you're not planning to produce large prints or do a lot of editing with your image in post to superimpose things or remove details or whatever have you, then the megapixel count becomes much less important. Instead, The exciting, powerful punch of the X100T comes from the years of R&D and history, the heritage, if you will, of Fuji's color science. It's great. It emulates film well, and the X100T possesses many different modes where you can emulate everything from colored to black and white and even sepia, and they have many different ranges of softness and contrast, so you can dial in the fit that works best for you. And all of these things look great once they've been compressed and sent to Instagram anyway, so who cares? The T is such a great crossroad of analog and digital shooting. A lot of that has to do with Fuji's hybrid viewfinder, allowing you to see both optically and digitally what's going on. And through my shooting experience, I found that the digital viewfinder gives far better accuracy, but it also allows you to have a digital overlay on your optical view. So you can still see all the information that's important to you, like ISO, shutter speed, aperture, and the format and size of the images that you're capturing. And did I mention that it shoots RAW? Well, it does. Don't let the X100T's small size fool you. It actually has a lot of great features that you can adjust on the fly. Most of these are done with knobs and buttons, which are great and super refreshing compared to a lot of modern cameras that have quite a cumbersome menu system. Anyhow, beyond the menu systems and quick adjustments, you're going to find a lot of great functionality inside the X100T, from variable dynamic range to the flexible autofocus points, all the way down to the different film emulation modes that we had mentioned earlier. There's a lot of great stuff here. Let's not forget about the Wi-Fi capability. I was incredibly surprised to find out that the UX was up to snuff for the year 2023, considering this camera's 2014 build date. In fact, it was a lot easier than many of the other cameras that I use on a regular basis, for when I just want to take my photo, get it to my phone for some quick adjustments, and get it on social media. Just another one of those things that the Fuji does well and allows you to enjoy the process of capturing the moment rather than spending it on laborious post-production. So when it comes to on-the-go shooting, the Fuji X100T is a game changer. Great quality and convenience, yet can deliver some really striking imagery. There are few cameras in its price range that would yield you the same experience. In fact, if you're a professional or a hobbyist, I would highly recommend picking one up, should the budget allow. And in fact, if the X100T is too much to be that throwaway camera for you, maybe consider one of the previous generation cameras from the X100 lineup and put it into rotation. See how it fares for you. I'd love to see some more of the results that you guys were able to capture through your use with the X100T. I'm sure they'll be a heck of a lot better than mine, since I haven't had much time with the camera, but I would encourage you guys to link your Instagram or other social media below so I can check them out. Hopefully, if I can gain enough inspiration, I'll buy one for myself. Hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, please do go ahead and like. It helps me out quite a lot, and I'd love to continue to produce content like this for you guys. I'll hope to see you in the next one. Thank you.